I kind of have an image in mind of how Jessica is now that we've developed her a bit more. So would you be happy to give a quick summary of how you currently see her? Of like what her motivation is. Like, why does she do this stuff? Why is Horace in her room? How are you currently feeling about like the situation?
So she's a woman like maybe mid-20s who is doing very well in her career. She's working in government. Basically, she just has like a city London life. She's comfortable, and she has this friend who like she met at work a few years ago, and they get on really well, and like they've hung out a lot like with other people as well, and they've got lots of shared memories. And recently he's just been like acting a bit strange, and like everyone's a bit worried, but everyone's like, oh, it's just who he is, like it's fine, you know. Sometimes he's asking to meet up with her and like come over, and she's just like, sure, you know. And then over time it kind of became a bit weird and weirder, but like she doesn't want to say no because she's sort of like aware that he might be going through something. She feels like maybe he doesn't have that many friends, and like, you know, she's happy to hang out with him, like she does really like him. On this occasion he's asking to come over, and she's like, okay, yeah, I'll be home at 6, but I've got some stuff to do, or if you want, like if you come at 7, I'll be a bit more present. And then he comes over at 6. She happens to be in her bedroom doing some stuff, and then basically like the scene happens.
Rolling. Action.
Sending scriptures, hugs and kisses, birthday wishes, ridiculous. Cards at Christmas, buy out the wish list, you know what this is.
Been hiding inside my shell, behind versions of myself. But you've only seen one side, you've only seen one side.
And it leaves her a little bit concerned at the end. This is not normal, like this has been going on for a while now, like, you know, that kind of thing. But she's very happy and friendly and in a good mood the whole time. But she's just kind of like, her feelings aren't really strong either way. She's not like, oh, like I really want him here. She doesn't really mind that much. She's a bit indifferent. She's also not like super concerned about him either. Again, she's just a bit like, he's just floating, you know, just coming in and out of my life sometimes. The second scene, it's kind of similar. Like she's just like, oh, here we go again. Quite happy to see him because last time it ended a bit strange. Like I'm actually maybe a bit more motivated this time to see him than earlier. Yeah. To like kind of talk about what happened.
But I'm always hiding in the time we shared. I've never dared.
But she's so used to it always being really surface level with him because he doesn't want to go deeper. He doesn't want to be vulnerable with her because then she'd find out about his addiction. And like she's so used to that now that she's just expecting like a surface level conversation, and she's like friendly. And then he suddenly gets really deep, and she's like, oh my God, like I did not expect this to happen. And she's like, okay, yeah, talk to me. And then he tells her that he loves her, and she's just stunned, doesn't know what to say, really not expecting it.
And action.
And I've always been hiding in the time we shared. I've never dared to tell you how I'm really feeling. You know I care, but you don't know where my mind goes on those evenings when I watch you go. I wonder if I should.
Yeah. And then the moment's interrupted by Andrew, who comes in, and she's like, okay, I was going to tell you, but actually I have a boyfriend. I'm really sorry. And then she goes and says hi to him. Whilst it's a bit awkward, she's kind of like, let's lighten the mood. And then he comes through, and then they embrace, and she's like all loved up, and she's kind of again like oblivious to him and his thoughts, you know. I don't know if that answered your question.
That absolutely was 100%.
That's just how I see her.
I'm so pleased. We've nailed it. That is 100% right.